Going through stress and trauma when you're very young is likely to have particularly big impact. Experiences which can trigger anxiety problems include things like physical or emotional abuse. Anxiety triggers health issues. A health diagnosis that's upsetting or difficult, such as cancer or a chronic illness, may trigger anxiety or make it worse. This type of trigger is very powerful because of the immediate and personal feelings it produces. You can help reduce anxiety caused by health issues by being proactive and engaged with your doctor. Talking with a therapist may also be useful as they can help you learn to manage your emotions around your diagnosis. Medications, certain prescriptions, and over-the-counter drugs may also trigger symptoms of anxiety. That's because active ingredients in these medications may make you feel uneasy or unwell. Those feelings can set off a series of events in your mind and body that may lead to additional symptoms of anxiety. Medicines that may trigger anxiety include birth control pills, cough and congestion medications, weight loss medications. Talk to your doctor about how these drugs make you feel and look for an alternative that doesn't trigger your anxiety or worsen your symptoms. Caffeine. It's a biggie for me. Many people rely on their morning cup of joe to wake up, but it might actually trigger or worsen anxiety. According to one study in 2010 by trusted source, people with panic disorder and social anxiety disorder are especially sensitive to the anxiety-inducing effects of caffeine. Work to cut back your caffeine intake by substituting non-caffeinated options whenever possible. Skipping meals. Remember, we talked about health issues and how that can affect you. So skipping meals is a biggie. When you don't eat, your blood sugar may drop. This can lead to jittery hands and rumbling tummy. It can also trigger anxiety. Eating balanced meals is important for many reasons. It provides you with energy and important nutrients. If you can't make time for 3 meals a day, healthy snacks are a great way to prevent low blood sugar. Feelings of nervousness or agitation and anxiety. Remember, food can affect your mood. Negative thinking. Your mind controls much of your body, and that's certainly true with anxiety. When you're upset or frustrated, the words you say to yourself can trigger greater feelings of anxiety. So it's kind of, you are what you say you are. So sometimes you have to tell yourself, I'm enough. I'm good. I can do this. So sometimes you have to affirm to yourself, positive in, negative out. Don't want no negative. Keep it out. Positive in. If you tend to use a lot of negative words when thinking about yourself, learning to refocus your language and feelings when you start down this path is helpful. Working with a therapist can be incredibly helpful with this process. Here's another one that's usually big on the list when it comes to anxiety. Financial concerns. Worries about saving money or having debt can trigger anxiety. Unexpected bills or money fears are triggers too. Learning to manage these types of triggers may require seeking professional help, such as from a financial advisor. Feeling you have a companion and a guide in the process may ease your concern. Parties or social events. If a room full of strangers doesn't sound like fun, you're not alone. Events that require you to make small talk or interact with people you don't know can trigger feelings of anxiety, which may be diagnosed as a social anxiety disorder. To help ease your worries or unease, you can always bring along a companion when possible, but it's also important to work with a professional to find coping mechanisms that make these events more manageable in the long term. Another one is conflict. Relationship problems, arguments, disagreements, these conflicts can all trigger or worsen your anxiety. If conflict particularly triggers you,